of a rain-soaked capacity crowd at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh. He gave an exclusive television interview to our Jim White, but before that conversation, this is how he looked and sounded in concert.
When David Bowie launched into Heroes at Murrayfield last night, 47,000 fans let him know he'd been away too long. With an impeccable 10-piece band, Bowie presented his huge following with a 2-hour performance throughout constant outbreaks of heavy rain. To mark his arrival back in Scotland, Bowie gave an exclusive interview to Scotland Today. While his backing group tuned up, Bowie explained how he keeps himself occupied on tour.
Reading, I think, takes up the majority of the time. If the city's interesting, spend the mornings or the afternoons walking around the city. In some cities, obviously like Berlin and Paris, I've got a lot of old friends there. But it's hard to keep occupied on the road, I think. Reading takes up most of it.
How do you keep in trim, David? Because you look a very neat figure, if I may say so.
Well, I did have a kind of a boxing program that I was doing before I started the tour, but now I'm on the road. I think the show itself is so strenuous that it's enough to keep me pretty much in good shape. About 20 minutes of exercises during the day, but not much more.
Wouldn't you agree with me, though, that the big part of your popularity still today is the fact that you've managed to change with the times?
I guess that's become something that one doesn't, as a musician, doesn't hesitate to do these days. I think at the time when I did change so radically from seemingly like month to month, it seemed sort of a novelty in the beginning, but I think that's become part and parcel of being a musician in rock anyway, is the ability really to move with the atmosphere of what's happening socially.
My China girl, I feel a wreck without my little China girl. I hear her heart beating loud as thunder, slowly stars crashing. I'm a mess without my little China girl. Wake up in the morning, where's my little China girl? I hear hearts beating loud as thunder. I saw the stars crashing down.
Looking ahead, David, does filmmaking form a big part of your future?
I'd like to think so. I mean, credibility is a very hard thing to come by from being in rock to moving into film, especially in terms of that I'm really very serious about wanting to direct, and to get backers to put money into projects from a rock artist wanting to direct movies is quite an awkward situation, but I'll start off with one of my own ventures first, I think.
One final question. You're about to go on stage. You've done it so many times before. How do you feel yourself at this moment? Still as excited as ever?
15 minutes to showtime. Hooray. Well, they're happy about it.
I stumble into town just like a sacred cow. Visions of swastikas in my head. Plans for everyone. It's in the way of my eyes. My little China girl, you shouldn't mess with me. I'll ruin everything you are. You know, I'll give you television, I'll give you